Hi, this is Evan from Digital Team Coach. In this video today, I want to explore the ingredients of a winning team. When I was growing up, I barracked for an Australian football team called the Fitzroy Lions. They're not a good example of a winning team. I saw them play 12 times in person and I never saw them win a single game. But think about your favourite sporting team. It might be in the AFL, maybe in cricket, basketball, soccer, and think about the moments where the teams have come to victory and what they had to do to achieve that. What were the ingredients? Who were the people on the team and supporting the team for them to have that victory? And what made that come together for them? I think about teams like Chicago Bulls back in the 90s. They were just the dominating team in the NBA. Or the Australian cricket team under Alan Border's leadership. They dominated world cricket for many, many years. There are other sports as well that are typically individual sports, such as swimming or running, athletics, and tennis. But these sports can also be played in a team setting. So thinking about tennis, normally we think of the greats like Rafael Nadal or Roger Federer, and they are, the champions in their field. They are the best. But we also have doubles tennis, and normally the players who are the best in doubles tennis are not the greatest athletes in a single game. What makes them unique and what makes them win in doubles tennis is that element of team. When I was growing up, there was a formidable doubles partnership in tennis, and they were nicknamed the Woodies. So there was Mark Woodford and Todd Woodbridge. Now, in their singles career, they only won a couple of titles each. But in their doubles career together as a partnership, they won over 72 doubles titles. There were Grand Slams. They were just unbeatable for many, many years. So they weren't at the top of their game individually, but as a pair, they dominated and won consistently. So what are the ingredients of a winning team? Well, firstly, they have to have some element of skill, and they must be pretty good at what they do in the first place. And they need to have the right tools to be able to help them. So they've got to have decent rackets and runners and whatever other gear that they need, accessories that they need. So then what are the other elements? They need to be committed as a team. They need to have the right attitude, and they need to be able to balance each other out. There needs to be an awareness of each other, where they are. They need to be backing each other up. They need to know who's going to be leading and acting and being able to defer when they're not the person who's leading in the rally or in the partnership. They need to be dedicated to each other even when they make mistakes. I think that's a really important one. That element of that commitment and being dedicated and staying positive. They've probably also got a strategy which they're playing to, but they also have the ability to be creative in the way they play together, and they know each other so well that they can make things up around the strategy to be able to win as well. They need to practice a lot. They need to be match fit. There needs to be really good communication, verbally and non-verbally. And what is really interesting is the interplay between team members. So the way that they reciprocate in their actions and the way that they influence each other, even the little details in that and how they respond to each other. Ultimately, the team need to be on the same page, and hopefully they're going to be having fun and enjoying the process and enjoying being on a team together. So that's just a quick snapshot of some of the key ingredients of being on a team. And that's very obvious in a team sport, but it's equally important in a team work scenario in an organization for a team to function well, to be at the top of their game, to be effective in what they do, to be reaching the objectives that they have for each other and supporting each other through that. So I find that really fascinating as a coach, and seeing how those partnerships and that interplay work together for the team to thrive and be winners together. I hope that's really useful for you. I'd love to hear how that applies to your team, your organization, and thinking about maybe what you need to do to help those ingredients come together for your team. Talk to you soon.